What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? Hey guys, it's Monday. I've got a double header for you this morning. 2 editorials, just not with it. I just want to go back to bed, but I can't. So let me give you these 2 editorials. I will put links to the full stories in the description box below, as well as to the second one. I'm going to put a YouTube video in the description box below. Just be wary. To some viewers, it might be a little disturbing to watch, but I'm going to put the video there anyway. There were 2 protests in the country this past Saturday, this weekend, and I'm going to go through both of them with you right here, very quickly, right now. Just keep up with me. Coming out of I'm going to get this wrong, but coming out of Roanoke, Roanoke, Virginia? Protesters rallied outside the Roanoke Police Department to decry comments by the city's police chief that critics believe are insensitive to rape victims. The Roanoke Times reports that about a dozen people attended the protest Saturday. Protesters were responding to comments made by Chief Tim Jones at a council meeting last month. Asked about an increase in reported rapes, Jones told the council that all too many young women put themselves at risk when alcohol and social behavior goes bad. Organizers of the protest say Jones' comments amount to blaming rape victims. Police issued a statement saying that the chief did not intend to blame victims, but wanted to encourage all of us to take an active role in our own personal safety. So with that last one there, our own personal safety, I kind of get what the chief was trying to say, that, you know, too many young women are maybe not being safe enough, but he chose terrible words to say it. I mean, instead of putting blame on people who are committing sexual assaults and committing the rapes, he puts the burden on women to, you know, use more discretion in going out and drinking alcohol and their own social behaviors and so forth. And so really kind of what it sounds like the chief might be saying is, hey, stop going out and having so much fun. You know, and I'm not saying that, you know, that you should go out and get so drunk that you don't know where you're at and you kind of stumble out in the street and so forth. No, that's really not safe, because you could get robbed. Other than rape, you could get robbed. You could get mugged. You could get kidnapped and taken somewhere into the woods. I mean, it happens all the time. All the time they're saying this person disappeared. We haven't seen her. Have you seen this face? It's all over Facebook. And then, unfortunately, in a lot of these cases, they find the body somewhere in the woods or out in a field on the side of the road. Unfortunately. And a lot of times, maybe it does have to do with going out and getting drunk and you don't know where you're at. And you're out in the street, and then all of a sudden you're gone. However, the police chief, by saying too many young women put themselves in, that's not good choice of words. That is not a good choice of words. That is putting the burden on women to be more socially conscious, not putting the burden on men or women. I mean, if women commit rape, but statistically, the majority of rapes are men. But you need to put the burden on them and say, look, stop raping women. It's, you know, they need to go to prison for the rest of their lives, and every convict in that prison needs to know that guy's here for raping a woman. That's just how I feel. So the police chief chose terrible, terrible words to get this across, and there was a protest in Virginia over it. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should this police chief go through some sensitivity training? I think so. I think this police chief's an idiot, an airhead. I don't know, just from reading just this. But yeah, you don't put the burden on victims. You don't put the burden on women to, hey, drink less, you won't get raped. No, you put the burden on the rapists and say these monsters need to be done away with. They need to be banished from the United States onto an island somewhere. Just a bunch of rapists running around on an island chasing each other. That's really what needs to happen. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it in the comment section below. What time is it? I have to move on. I'm out of time here. Let's move to the next story coming out of Sacramento, California. The brother of a black man shot to death by police said Sunday he wants to see the officers who fired the fatal bullets held accountable. Stephan Clark called on California's Attorney General to prosecute them after the local district attorney declined to do so. He told reporters his family was devastated. First by his brother Stephan's killing last March as he held a cell phone, and again Saturday when Sacramento County District Attorney Anne Marie Schubert announced the officers would not be charged. Stephan Clark said, "Our lives are suffering. Our hearts are shattered. My family is in agony ever since the callous murder of my brother in my grandmother's backyard." The video to this will be in the description box below, just to let you know it is somewhat difficult for some viewers to watch. But he added, Stephan Clark, "I would like for the Attorney General to prosecute the officers. I want justice and accountability." Earlier Sunday, the family's attorney Ben Crump said on the Reverend Al Sharpton's MSNBC program that State Attorney General Xavier Becerra is expected to release the findings of his own investigation into the shooting on March 18th. Now, is this the same Attorney General that said, we're not going to release a list of the police officers who have been charged with crimes to people? We're not going to release that list. We're not going to let you know what officers are convicts or criminals. Is that the same Attorney General that now wants to investigate these two officers? Some little political waffling going on, maybe? First, he's law enforcement supportive. Now he's supporting the public to go against two cops. A little political move there. I don't know. It just seems like he's back and forth here. To me, I don't know. Is that what it seems like to you guys with this Attorney General? But moving on. March 18th is when he said he wants the findings to come out. But that's the anniversary of Clark's death. And Crump said he anticipates a large protest at the state capitol that day. Well, there was just a protest Saturday. There have been several in Sacramento since the shooting. So I got to go. I'm out of time. But I did want to bring this one up to you. These two cops will not be charged. And it says here, in announcing that officers Terrence Mercadale and Jared Robinette would not be charged, Schubert said prosecutors who reviewed video footage and other evidence determined they were telling the truth when they said they thought the cell phone Stephan Clark was holding was a gun. Well, they probably did, but they didn't look to turn. I mean, here's the time they took to see if he had a gun or a cell phone. If you watch that video below, at the precise moment before Stephan is shot, and I think there's a couple of videos out there of the body cam footage, he basically looks around the corner and says, "Show me your hands, gun, gun, bang, bang." I mean, that's how quick it is. There's no like looking, I don't know, and I wasn't there. I'm trying to armchair quarterback, so I wasn't there. I wasn't seeing what was going on. I didn't feel the adrenaline. But it just, to me, didn't seem like there was enough time to determine exactly what was going on. You hear, "Show me your hands, gun, gun, bang, bang." That is just that quick. It's just like, I don't know. And so maybe these officers, to me, it seems these officers were poorly trained. They were scared shitless. They didn't know what to do. And this guy's running from us, and he's got something in his hand, and then they shoot, and it happened to be a cell phone. I think they should be charged with something. I think they should be, at least, I don't know. They were poorly trained, in my own humble opinion. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you have to go watch the video, go watch it. And let me know what you think, or read the story. It's really much longer than this. News Now Ukaipa giving you guys what's going on with law enforcement across the nation. I do have more editorials coming this week. I need to go get some coffee and water and wake up. I'm out of it. Thank you. Happy Monday.